Here it comes.
Oh my God!
Previously on Smosh Summer Games.
Smosh Summer Games! Apocalypse!
Bunker destruction!
Toxicity!
This episode of Smosh Summer Games is presented by Borderlands 3. Let's make some mayhem together on September 13th. Pre-order now.
Smosh Summer Games! Apocalypse!
Welcome to the next game! Now, it wouldn't be Summer Games if we didn't do a belly flop competition!
Now, one year, maybe we could skip it.
No skipping. This is gonna happen, guys. We are very excited. Belly flop, I'm so excited to judge it.
Hey! If you're the owner of a 1984 rust brown El Camino with monster truck tires and grappling hooks, you're being towed.
Deborah's back! Joining us for belly flop competition. Now you guys know how this goes. Each of you guys will be judged on 3 separate parts. They will be judged on
Style, flop, and pun.
Wow. I feel like this is 5 years in. If you don't know what a pun is by now, you're not gonna get the damn points.
Joven.
And unfortunately, we knew she couldn't swim, but we tried anyway. Olivia.
Rest in pieces.
I have to say,
There, let's see.
she looks great.
Yeah.
She does.
Yeah. All right, with that in mind, toxicity, you guys want to go first?
Yeah.
All right, now Shane, last year you crushed it.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're gonna have you go again. I want to see what you can do.
I don't really have. Sorry, I don't. I'll try. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Shane's got it.
That's the confidence I like to see.
Okay, so the first one up is going to be Mr. Shane Top. Now, I will be judging on flop, and that is how much the stomach has flatly hit the water, in case anyone was confused.
Oh,
Yeah, going in feet first, not a good flop. Bad flop.
They're confused every year.
Yeah, it's not hard.
So it's not splash?
I will be judging you on pun, and remember a pun? Remember that thing we've talked about?
Yeah. Nope.
And I will also be judging pun.
No, wait, no, we talked about this.
Oh no, I'm judging style. You can be flat, you can have a kick-ass pun and great with your wordplay, but I need to be entertained. There needs to be some creativity, maybe a through line. That would be great.
Also, before we see Shane shirtless, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell.
Punch the bell.
Take off your shirt.
Okay.
Let's do
You're so
Wow, he has
milky!
2 nipples! Is he even real?
He's cosplaying as me.
I'm sorry. I didn't really. I didn't have time to prepare. I usually have time.
Okay.
I didn't have time to prepare.
He's acting.
I'm sorry. This is good. Okay. Are we? Are you ready?
Whenever you're ready.
He's freshly
Impress
shorn.
us.
All right, it killed the dinosaurs, and now it's coming back to kill all of us. It's the Splashteroid. Thanks, guys. Hip. Oh!
It's a little too much head.
Ah, it's all Kool-Aid.
Yeah, we put a lot of Kool-Aid in there.
Just bees.
Yay, Shane.
Kool-Aid, Jones.
Hot start, Shane.
Yeah.
I thought your meekness was a bit that was going to turn into part of the everything, which it wasn't.
Oh.
I'm going to give you a 3 just because you look freshly shaved.
Oh no.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, while I liked the torpedo shape you had maneuvered your body in. You were definitely head first and not very stomach first.
Right.
So I'm gonna give you a 4.
Okay, that's good. That's so good.
I
think you just saw the head first because of your angle.
The redness is more on his chest rather than the stomach.
Where
the
he
belly
freshly
area.
shaved.
Just flex your abs. Revan, you did that?
It does.
That's
That's how they are.
Shane,
Matt Rob.
you were the chosen one. You were the chosen one. Last year was so good.
Full disclosure, I'm a little nervous. I'm trying not to have this get demonetized, so I'm trying to use proper Beretta kit here.
Okay.
What happened?
I don't know.
The splash droid, there was no confidence. You whiffed, man. You whiffed. I'm giving you a 1. That was bad. You should feel bad.
Wait. How's Splash Droid not a good pun? That's like a 3.
That's a total of 8 for toxicity.
Hey, Splash Droid got 1.
Shane, you want to call somebody out from Mushroom Cloud?
Keith.
This is always a treat. You never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
when
I
Keith
think
Lee
I do.
steps up.
Is that how you're gonna jump in with the glasses and everything?
No, I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna get naked.
Oh, okay. Too much!
There's too much gravity.
Yeah. Keith, what do you got for us?
He said.
Shut up.
Damn, it gets lonely in this apocalyptic world. I guess it's fine for me to find a zombie.
All right, so we're talking pun. Dude, you know what? Every year, I'm not gonna lie, you kind of half-assed it.
Yeah.
This year, you brought it.
Yeah.
That was solid. I like the emotionality. I like what you did. You kind of threw the pun in at the end. Zombie, I dug it. I'll give you an 8, buddy. Well done. Very well done.
Okay, style-wise, Keith, you told a little story there, man. It was great. You played with all of my emotions. I was sad at first. I felt some loss. And then it got sexy. And I thought about the editing, and that got sexier. That was great. But then you referenced the guy whose name we will not say, and that was fine too. But I like what you did.
Say his name.
I like the whole story you painted. It was good. I like that you placed your valuables down gently because I know you don't got a lot of money. You got an 8.
That's a weird swipe at the end there, but I liked it.
Now, I loved your pun. I loved your style. You took me on a journey, and it was emotional, and I was a little turned on, to be honest.
Whoa.
But I will say the flop itself was the weakest part of this performance. You collapsed at the end. I did appreciate how much air you got, but it was more of a hand flop than a belly flop. So I'm going to give you a 4.
Whoa.
About the same as Shane.
I did what I could, team.
You were great, Keith.
You
We
were
love you.
All right, buckle up, buckaroos, because guess what? The end of times is here, and it is just a tombstone's throw away. So this is a cataclysm for all able bodies to jump aboard the Doom Bus, because it is time to Armageddon on.
Wow, Joven, where have you been for years? That was very, very impressive all around, but I'm here to talk about the flop.
Yeah.
And you got some good air, you got some good spread, you got some good belly, you're all
You can
red
see it on your
the
tongue
summer
right there. That's a little old belly.
It's
Yeah,
almost
arch
in like
sport.
a little heart shape. That's adorable. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a 10.
That's one! Here we go! We're going 30, baby! We're going 30!
Now that's
Joven, you painted a beautiful end of times picture with the Reverend showing the way to the pool and to the flop. I really appreciated that. And then you also kind of went sexy. I half expected you to not make it all the way through the rip because that'd be classic Joven. That'd be great, but you took it to the next level. I gotta leave room for improvement. It's a 9.
Very good. Solid.
Buddy, I feel like I've been the hardest on you for the last 5 years.
I also just learned this morning what a pun is, so.
I mean, every year I feel like you haven't gotten it. You started off kind of slow, but then you threw a pun after pun, and they were solid puns.
Yeah.
Buddy, I'm giving you a friggin' 10.
Did you like capitalism? That was good.
That wasn't a word. All right, Joe, who are you picking?
Well, he said I needed more training, and I got it. So let's see what Damien can do.
Whoa! I want to see that shirtless boy!
Shirtless boy, shirtless boy, shirtless boy.
Damien?
I will be channeling my favorite wrestler for this.
Oh, pandering.
Okay, I want all of you out there to read my apocalypse. I'm about to be the nuclear winner. Because all the water in this here pool is about to fall out. Boy.
You can drink it. It's Kool-Aid. It's fine. Dude, I mean, you've always really kind of brought it when it comes to the puns. You've always definitely thrown it out there. You're very good with words.
Yes.
I really appreciated that. I thought you did a really good job. The Macho Man thing was a nice touch. I was a little confused why, but it worked.
Because he's a great improviser. And
Also,
he's
was
one
it
of the-
nuclear winner or nuclear wiener?
nuclear winner.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay,
We were
I heard
confused.
wiener.
We heard wiener. I was going to give you an extra point for that instead of giving you a 9.
I'll take the 9.
Take a 9.
We're all stealing them. Style-wise, yeah, the Macho Man was a fun touch. Again, I was a little confused about his presence there because he didn't make the apocalypse.
Yeah, no, he's been dead for years.
Yeah,
He died
was a
to
little
prevent
gone.
it.
And-
Little did you know.
Oh, God.
Now, style-wise, I would have given you a little bit more if you would have worked in why he was the one saying the word. But it was still good because it was a noble impression. I'll give you a 7. I'll give you a 7.
I'll take the 7. Thank you.
Now, I myself am a very big fan of like the Christ fall in. I really, really enjoyed that.
Super religious.
I always think, amen. I always think it takes a lot of commitment to stay flat while you're falling down. So I'm gonna give you a 9.
Thank you. That's 25 for Mushroom Cloud!
I would like to ask some help from my fellow teammates and Clout Gang if you would like to help as well.
Sure, of course.
Whenever I do this, if you could give me a wah, you got it. If I do this, if you could give me an angelic, it gets louder as I go up here, and then stop.
Great.
That would be wonderful.
Great.
You got it.
It's like a Wiggles show.
This summer. Nuclear your calendars. Put on your apocalypse stick. Smosh getting is here.
We're getting good at this.
The world suffers from a trash pandemic. Matt robbed of all of its hope. Sarah whittled of all of its supplies. The world is Joe Beretta.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
Do you forget it?
Yes, I did. Hold on.
Check your phone.
We're at the intermission. The world is in retrograde. Let me try that again. The world is in Joe retrograde. The world needs a hero. But I'm not it. I'm just a Maritor.
Oh my goodness. I got actual chills. My skin had a chicken goosebumps skin. It was too much. I can't make words happen. You did the witness me flat down. I'm gonna give you a 9. Loved it.
Marty, you were on such a roll. It was so great. I know you had no idea the Beretta was going to be here, so you had no idea that you threw them in there. I'm sure you stayed up all night, Tiger Mom studying to make sure you got all their names in there. You eventually got it, and you eventually pulled yourself together, but because of the scammer in the middle, I'm giving you a 9.
All right, Mari, they can't see me, so you're going to have to mirror me for them, okay? Ready? Mari, you told a story. You got both team participation. It was amazing. So I'm gonna give you a 10.
Thank you.
28 for toxicity! All right, Mari, pick your other teammates.
Noah Grossman is
His
slowly
hair-
turning into his older brothers.
His hair literally looks like a.
He looks like Rachel Maddow.
He looks like a mushroom cloud.
All right, Noah, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, what do you got?
I'd like to just say in the real apocalypse, I would be the first to go. Quite obviously, I can't see anything. But when it comes to apocalypse puns, man, I got those like there's no tomorrow. Terminator hand!
With the turn.
No, that was great.
Dude, that was great. Honestly, like you really brought it. You totally got us there. The thumb was great. I'll let Style speak to that though. But like there's no tomorrow. Perfect pun. Perfectly done. I'm giving you a perfect.
Thank you.
You got a bunch of lovely air. You got your skinny little body all into one. But at the end, you did a little twist. It wasn't completely flat, and you
He
didn't
knows.
make fully flat contact. I'm going to give you a 6.
Style-wise, you had a lot of enthusiasm. I appreciated it. Really, you took off your shirt and jumped, so there wasn't a lot going into it. But the thumbs up took you from probably a 4 or 5 and brought you up to a 6. So
Thank you.
it's good.
All right.
That is a 22.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, look at him.
Wow, look at that swagger.
Look at that guy. That's a leading
Here
man.
all of a sudden.
He's wearing the pants. Next to you.
Body
Cassie's to
standards.
get out of the sun.
Look, guys. Yes, I'm wearing the orca pants again. Yes, I've already done orca puns, 2 other belly flop competitions. So I know I'm like talking about my orca shorts has made you guys very toxic of orca puns.
Gave up.
I was really hoping for.
I got new
Speedo.
shorts. So, toucan relax. Toucan slam!
I got right in my eyeball.
Wow, we were in the splash zone. They actually got us.
Congrats on getting new shorts. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The flop was good. I appreciated the little wings. However, we got a lot of splashing, meaning you weren't totally flat. You probably went a little like lower body first. So
Pushed it
I'm
at
going
an
to
angle.
give you a 6.
Ian, I mean, I'm really glad I didn't do the orca pun, man. It's dead. It's not good.
Rule of threes. Rule
Yeah.
of threes.
Yeah, no, rule of threes, sure.
Built up 3 years for this moment.
You
Matt.
definitely had puns in there, but none of them were apocalyptic at
Toxic.
Toxic.
Did you miss that one?
All right.
Did you
all
miss
right.
that
Well,
one?
that got you from a low score. I'm going to give you
It's my team.
just
It's
higher
my
than the
team.
average. I'm going to give you a 6.
I didn't like that. I watched you kind of give up on your setup and your punchline a couple times, and that it'd be like you'd be confident and then you'd kind of meek into it. And it was gonna be lower, but I did enjoy the reveal. You actually did shock me a little bit, so good job on that. 6.
Oh! It's a score of the beast! Score of the beast!
New girl. New girl. New girl.
On FX.
Oh, that's some pressure.
On FX.
Hey, Kimmy!
Hi. Welcome.
Guys, so it's the apocalypse, okay? And the competition is getting fierce. So I decided if I can't beat them, I'm gonna eat them. That's right, I'm becoming a zombie. Ooh. But you know, I'm a little too lively at the moment. I need to work hard and dedicate myself to this job. So I'm gonna give you a flop to die for.
Kimmy, I'll start. That was awesome. Hi, I'm Joe. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Joe.
You're great. I
Heard
love
so
your
many great
energy.
things about you. You look awesome today, bud.
Oh, so do you. I love
thank you.
Let's trade clothes later. You told a story. That was awesome. You were a stand-up comedian. It was you were a prop comedian. You were Carrot Top. You were Carrot Flop, and it was great.
10 points for you.
I thought it was perfect. You got some team participation, some energy. I loved it. That's a 10.
Aw,
That's a 10.
You started off just saying words. There was no puns at the beginning, but you said them with the cadence of a pun. You're like, lively, like those are just words. But you eventually got to a point where you did throw 2 puns in at the end. I'm gonna give you a 7, strong finish. Way to go, way to go.
Now, you took me on an emotional journey. I didn't know what to expect. I really enjoyed the whole run around and biting someone's hand off. However, the weakest part of your performance was the flop. I did notice you had arms and feet back, but it wasn't a perfect landing. I'm going to give you a 4.
But don't forget about that. Don't forget about that.
That is a 21 from our Sinclair!
Jane, oh boy, I am having flashbacks to Wild Wild West.
Oh no.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, thank God! Oh, thank God! Whew. I was getting PTSD.
Yeah, me too, a little bit.
Yeah.
My heart started going. I'm like, am I doing another round?
Oh my God, redemption.
All right, so, I mean, you guys know that Lasercorn thinks the streak is going to continue. But it'll be a cloudy day in hell before I let that happen. They must have been eating some mushrooms, because if they think they're going to win, they be tripping.
You didn't take your shirt off.
Also, well, you didn't take your shirt off, number 1. That's fine, I guess. It's fine.
I was
mean,
just
that's what this is for.
represent.
Really quick, for judge clarification, did you say it's a cloudy day in hell? Or
Clouty.
okay, that's important.
Nice.
All right, well, you know what, Wes? I mean, that was very well done. I appreciated all the puns. There was a couple in there that were just words, but you overpowered with a couple puns, which I appreciate. Giving you a 9.
Now, as far as the flop goes, you did get some air, you did get some spread. You wore the shirt, so we didn't get to hear that nice little slap on the water. You weren't all the way flat. It was very middle of the road. I'm gonna give you a 5.
Okay.
And then style-wise, you were kind of talking crap, but I didn't feel it confidence-wise. I felt like you weren't owning up to really thinking that you were going to win. I did like the prop and the trip, so I'm going to give you a 5.
All right.
I'm gonna give you a 5.
All right.
That is a 19 for toxicity!
Hey, gang! Hey, you give me a beat!
Oh, here we go again.
Sorry, I just wanted to dance. Okay, before I jump into this dead pool, I should probably address the bruises all over my legs.
Oh no.
From paintball the other day. You know, it's fine, but you know what they say?
What do they say?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh please.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You know what they say?
No.
Art is paint.
That was close. That was way too close.
Style-wise, the dance psych out at the beginning was great. You further proved that Smosh has never been able to have rhythm or be able to beatbox at him. That was incredible. Good psych out. I was legitimately scared. I still kind of am. I have to give you a 10. That was great. Jesus.
Now, that was frightening. That was extremely scary. Coming through, you guys were wobbly, you weren't stable.
Yeah, it's a little slippery.
You were walking very slow to the edge. I was having flashes of many viral videos of pain.
Yeah, you were on top of past his prime laser corn.
That's the biggest player on our team.
I'm gonna be honest, I did not know how that was gonna go, but somehow you maneuvered time and space to land perfectly flat on the water. I'm giving you a 10!
This is my year.
I was worried about the beats. I was worried you were going to attempt to rap. We should never do that again, just as a brand. Just don't rap anymore. Honestly, you turned your bruises and your pain into puns. You worked Deadpool in. Art is paint, like the paintball welts on your body. Girl, I'm giving you a 10.
I want to go again.
Wait, Shane.
I need to redeem myself. I know. I think I know what I'm gonna do.
We shall allow it.
No. Someone else is gonna die.
This is not our house.
Do you want to use Wes?
Where's he going?
He's a good springboard.
Now, Shane,
What if he just left? What if he got in a car and just
drove off?
I was gonna say, what if he just came
and then
out
he came
naked?
back a year later?
Always gonna quit.
He's like, guys, I'm ready.
Jesus.
Courtney freaking Miller's here.
Oh my goodness.
Where'd Shane go?
Wait. Shane, go.
I love these puns.
Super Saiyan 3.
Oh, God.
That's right, it's me! Gordon Miller! Apocalyptic royalty! Radioactive Chernobility! And I'm looking at you, lazy cum!
Demonetized.
Oh, my God.
This is the beginning of our dreadful revelation ship! After today!
Oh, my God. Keep going, buddy.
Yeah!
Is it weird that Courtney freaking Miller's more buff than Shane Top?
Her boobs are nice.
Your winning streak is going extinct! Because toxicity is taking home the Smosh Summer Games catastrophe! It's time to go into my own period!
Why am I wearing this? What is this? What happened?
It's not coming off.
He's stuck.
What?
I mean, look, it was perfect. It was great. There was a curveball. The wig popped off at the end, which was great.
Snatched.
Everything you said about Lasercorn was true because he only has one kid. So.
One and done, baby.
Shane, you give it 10, man.
Yeah! 10.
Good God.
Courtney freaking Miller really put us through a whirlwind. That was very intense. I was happy. I was a little angry and pumped up with her, and I was very turned on. But the flop was amazing. The wig was snatched midair. You hit right flat, she hit right flat, and we got a lot of splash. I'm gonna give you a 10.
I, in my history as a referee, have never seen the quality of puns that came out of that performance. I will never ever call Lasercorn anything other than lazy cum.
Awesome!
For the rest of my life. You can go to Smosh.store right now and buy lazy cum t-shirts.
I want a cut!
It's unprecedented, and for the amount of puns that Courtney freaking Miller gave, I think I have to give you an unprecedented score. I'm giving you an 11. That is a 31! You're at a 31!
Someone toss me the wig!
No!
The moment.
Wait, Courtney,
31!
That's the amount of people I've killed during sex!
Thank you, Courtney.
Thank you, Courtney. All right, call out the last member of Mushroom Cloud.
Okay. Lasercorn.
Lazy cum. Lazy cum.
Come on, lazy cum.
I'm working on it!
Oh, prop work. This always goes well.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Did
I'm
you
sorry.
put the steak on your stomach?
Are you the steak?
Alright, thank you all for being here. Thank you very much. Did you hear there's been some new, there was a leak on the new Mad Max movie. Apparently, the protagonist finally dies, takes a spear right in his Thunderdome. Right in his Thunderdome. In the Thunderdome. Alright. Tough for him. Did you hear about the psychic who predicted that llamas would wipe out humanity? Oh, so close. Actually, an alpacalypse. So close, not quite. Hey, what's going on? These are bad trolls!
These are bad
Give me my score!
Okay, style-wise, I thought the arms were funny. The props are great. Touching the Thunderdome with the false arm was perfect. Yeah, Damien coming in. There's a little bit of choreography with the fight. A little fight choreography is great. The steak, man.
That was the best part.
Oh, 7.
Oh, what? For the steak! Mari ruined my score!
All right, so the flop. You've done this before, and you did it today. You twist at the end, and it's more of a shoulder flop into the water. So I'm gonna have to, unfortunately.
Oh no!
Unfortunately.
Yes! Unfortunately. Nice fun.
There were a couple in there. I was just hung up on steak.
It was making me cry.
It was making me a little hungry. No, I feel like you had a couple in there. Thunderdome, they definitely flopped more than your actual flop. But I mean, like, you tried real hard. And I like lazy cum, so I'm gonna give you a 7.
You should get that permanently tattooed.
Yeah, maybe the next tattoo is just lazy cum around your stomach.
Okay, yeah.
That'd be good.
Yeah, I guess that was a bit of a mistake.
All right, that is a total score of 18. Great job overall. These might be the highest scores that I feel like we have given in general.
How about we do a 31 out of 30?
Yeah, we give a 31 out of 30, which is insane, but it's not as insane as Courtney freaking Miller. So I feel like with that, we have some pretty high scores here. Starting with toxicity, you guys managed to get, with your 31, which is a crazy number, you have 133 points in total. Wow. And Mushroom Clouds, sad to say, you guys have 136
Tied.
Oh, lazy cum.
All right, we are here. It has been an amazing 8 competition. Wow. Honestly, you guys really pulled it out. really thought it was going to be kind of one-sided. I mean, look at this team.
Yeah, look at this team. Look at this.
But
Yeah, look at this team. Olivia's not even here, dude.
yeah, look at Olivia. She's looking ripped.
Well, she's here and she's here.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, like, this is the first time in the history of Summer Games we have a tie.
Yeah.
We are completely tied up. With that in mind, we had to
mistake.
kind of be a little different with the rules. So the way that we're going to do this is we have 4 awards here that are given to the epic fail, most epic moments, the MVP, and the LVP. Whatever team is able to get the most awards will be the winner of this year's Summer Games.
Exciting.
So Jobin, for the first time, LVP matters.
Now it does. I actually try.
All right, starting with our biggest fail.
All right, for the epic fail, which is the Total Disaster Award. This contender in years past started a legacy with a no-look shot that has become legendary. Then years later, he achieved yet another no-look shot. However, this year, that no-look shot was not meant to be. So presenting the epic fail Total Disaster Award to Ian Heacock. Feels good.
Epic fail.
Don't you guys remember when I did the second no look? I didn't do that well on that one either.
We don't remember that. Show the clip.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, just look.
This award is years in the making, and you deserve it, buddy.
Finally did it.
With the most epic fail, we have to go with the most epic win. And this award is called the Prophecy Fulfilled Award. Now, this award will go to someone who really did really well across the board with many of the competitions this year, but there was one moment in particular that had me excited, had all the judges excited, and begged for a perfect score. Courtney Miller, for your belly flop, you have one of the most epic moments. Still tied. We're still tied
We're still
up.
tied.
This
We're
is
still
my
tied.
first trophy.
Yay! And it's a good one.
That's a great one.
Ned, that brings us to the LVP award, which I believe is called, yes, that's right, it is the cursed one. Since losing his moniker last year, we've had to give it to an award and take it away from Wes. This person, just by stature alone, you'd think they'd be very good at these games. Previous years, they've kind of crushed it. Just generally speaking, athletically, they're pretty good, but this year, lots of whiffs.
Lot of whiffs.
A lot of whiffs. Their belly flop was a total fail. They were able to pull it out kind of with a squirrel shot in Zombie Punishment Shootout. But other than that, it took about 15 or 20 tries. Generally speaking, the worst player of this year's games is Shane Todd. Well, I guess that brings us to our final award, which is the MVP, the Chosen One. This is the Chosen One. This is a person who, in previous years, has kind of been the reverse of a Shane Topp. He's been kind of terrible at just about everything he's done. I mean, just generally speaking, has kind of been our LVP several years running, but this year, almost a perfect score in belly flop, a headshot in Zombie Apocalypse, several catches in Catch Your Meal. Ladies and gentlemen, the MVP of Smosh Summer Games Apocalypse, Jobin Shane! Broken and dead, unfortunately. And the winners of the 2019 Smosh Summer Games Apocalypse are Toxicity! That has been amazing, guys. Thank you guys for the entire month of content. Thank you for watching every one of these. Smash that bell. Tell us where you want to go next year. Maybe we'll do it next year. Who knows? Thank you, guys!
LVP!
Well, guys, that's Summer Games, and I may have won LVP, but Courtney freaking Miller won all our hearts. Now make sure to click here for a mega podcast where we talk about this entire games and our favorite parts, and click over here for a playlist of the entire Summer Games Showdown. You know what to do.